Hello and welcome to the podcast on lead-acid batteries by Ramesh Natarajan. With industry experience of over 42 years, Ramesh helps battery and battery-related industries with technical inputs and provides solutions to typical problems faced by manufacturers, service personnel, as well as users of batteries and related equipments. Hope you find this podcast useful to your business. Do visit www.rameshnatarajan.in to stay connected.
Hello and welcome to today's podcast. Thank you very much for the favorable feedback on my previous episode. When I completed the episode on the case study on pasting machine behavior, I never expected that listeners would want more of such episodes. Your requests have led me to record another case study episode today. The case study in this instance is of batteries returned under warranty with the claim of internal shorting. These allegations were frequent and significantly excessive enough to be a reason for worry. Let me start with this story. Bulk purchases of monoblock batteries were being made by a battery distributor. He used to store these batteries in a warehouse. The warehouse included excellent setup for material handling and storage, as well as appropriate facilities for recharging. The storekeeper, who had years of expertise, ensured that he always sent the older batteries out first. He was familiar with the first in, first out principles of inventory management. This distributor used to receive the batteries duly acid filled and factory charged from the manufacturer. These batteries were recharged once they were more than 3 weeks old, as confirmed by the employees in the warehousing facility. The distributor faced a peculiar problem. He was receiving a lot of batteries back from his customer with the complaint that these batteries were getting heated up. These batteries were not holding a charge and obviously had internal shorting. The manufacturer of batteries used to accept these complaints and take back these batteries. After due inspection, the manufacturer observed that the separators in all these batteries were damaged. The matter was escalated by the battery manufacturer to the separator manufacturer. Simultaneously, a lot of study and internal review meetings and discussions were also carried out. It was noted, though not conclusively established, that first and foremost, the separators may not be the root cause of the problem. The batteries with separators from the same vendor were not the cause of such issues in similar batteries sold to other customers. Secondly, the electrolyte was tested and found to be okay. There was no contaminant in the battery that could damage the separators. And last, the battery had no physical damage and there was no way that the separators could have been physically damaged. However, the issue persisted and the financial losses grew. The manufacturer's QA manager was under intense pressure to maintain quality. Although he improved manufacturing controls, batteries continued to need to be replaced. After that, the QA manager requested that this customer check each battery before it is shipped from the plant. The distributor accepted the manufacturer's proposal and sent a representative to the factory. 80 batteries made up the first batch, and these were made available for inspection. The inspection was completed by the distributor's representative, who then formally approved the batteries. The specific gravity, voltage, and temperature data were particularly constant, and this, in fact, impressed the distributor's representative. The batteries were approved as being dispatch ready. You'll be shocked to learn what happened next. The distributor's representative was told to arrange for his vehicle, and his surprising response to the QA manager was, "How much time do you need to remove acid from these batteries and pack them on different pallets so that these can be dispatched to 3 different locations? This question was not at all expected. The smart QA manager sat with this representative of the distributor and understood the dispatch process at the warehouse head. He raised pertinent queries and understood that the distributor was dispatching small lots to certain destinations with acid removed from the batteries. This had to be done by the distributor since transporters were not willing to carry wet charge batteries as a part load consignment in many instances. By figuring out this as the fundamental cause, the QA manager was able to identify the issue. Electrolyte must never be removed from a lead acid battery once the battery has been filled and charged. The active material in the negative charge plates of the batteries gets oxidized from lead to lead oxide. These plates are getting discharged as they oxidize. This is an exothermic reaction. The negative plates get heated up and they damage the separators, the plastic components, and the tubular bag in case the positive plates are of a tubular type construction. In this case too, the separators were damaged due to acid being removed from the batteries before dispatch to the user by the distributor. It was difficult to know this since all batteries being returned to the manufacturer were batteries from the user end and they were filled with acid. Thankfully, the issue got sorted out and no further claims had to be handled due to similar complaints. In case any of you is facing a similar situation, this incident shall be an eye-opener for sure. I do hope you enjoyed listening to this episode and look forward to your feedback and comments. Thank you very much for your support.
Please do visit www.rameshnatrajan.in. Keep yourself updated about our new releases by hitting the subscribe button.